So the other day, I guess not the other day, most days, but I was just thinking about how, like, I just think back to these flies. There's flies in my room, and they're really bothering me, but I can't really get them. So anyway, um, I just sometimes I think about like I think everybody does, but you think about like your past years, like for example, mine is grade 8, and it was like a pretty stellar year and whatnot. But um, you just think back to those times of nostalgia, and it's just like, isn't it so weird that like that happened, but what happened for me is only ever going to exist in my mind. Nobody else knows about it. Nobody else has that view of that time. The only the only evidence of that time even existed is in my brain, and it's just like just little tiny images, flickers of like a movie in your head, and that's all that exists from that time, and you can never go back. And it just makes you think like how important, well, A and B, like meditation and gratitude journaling, but just like the results that meditation and gratitude journaling gets you, like um, presence and gratefulness, gratitude, just to have that at all times, because you never know when you're like right now specifically in a time that you're gonna look back on in a few years and be like, oh man, I wish I could go back to that time, like that was the stuff right there, you know what I mean? um so it just really makes you think like you have to appreciate what you have when you have it, because you'll never have it again. And yeah, for like us, life is gonna like life is always getting better, we're always improving and whatnot, but like there's just some moments in your childhood that it's just like, yeah, that's never coming back, and that was pretty awesome. Like those were the days, so you just have to, the only thing that you can really do in those scenarios is hope to God that you lived them while you were there. They're not just a memory. Like you actually appreciated them as you do now then. You know what I mean? So it's just a weird thing to think about, that like those times are just gone. They only exist in your mind. Like, isn't that weird, bro? Like there's there's nobody else that understands the time that you understand like you. And it'll never happen again. It's never happened before. That's just like a figment of space, and like it's just a figment of, I don't even know, bro, what I'm talking about. Like it's like a figment of the universe and energy, just like inside of your brain, that it just hits a spot for you. It's just so weird how that works, but yeah. Anyway, just be mindful, be present, and grateful for what you have right now, because you never know when you're gonna look back on it and be like, man, those were the days. So yeah, hopefully you got a little bit of value out of this. Maybe I stirred up your nostalgia a little bit. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.